Well, my name is Rob Henstock. I'm currently a trustee with Independent Options. I used to be the executive director. We first got involved with helping people with personal budgets in 2008, and I'm pleased to say since I've been a trustee, I continue to help people organise personal budgets. Although personal budgets have been around a long time, since the 1990s, people are still unsure about what they are. Trying to put simply, they were first introduced as direct payments as a way of giving people the opportunity to decide their own services rather than what professionals thought that they needed. Over the years, the rules have changed around personal budgets, and some of the rules that were there at the beginning have been relaxed, where you did have to take responsibility for managing the money yourself and employing your own staff. Whereas now that can be done in different ways. You can still have a personal budget as a direct payment, or you can set up a small trust. We have examples of that, of people who use Independent Options. So there's a group of people help you organise how to spend the money. You can have it as an individual service fund where the money is deposited with an organisation like Independent Options, and they can help you spend your money not just on their own services but on other services as well, or other things that you might want and need. Or you can ask the social work team to manage the personal budget on your behalf and give them instructions on what you would like them to do. Because personal budgets are about organising the support that you need, a lot of people think that the only thing that you can spend a personal budget on is having support staff. But there are a number of ways that you can use your personal budget to make your life better. Lots of different imaginative ways. Things that people can use their personal budget for would include equipment, tickets, holidays, things like that. Okay, some people receive a number of services that are paid for on their behalf from the council, and people think that if they ask about personal budgets they have to have all of that converted to a personal budget. You can ask the council to look at just part of your services and one particular bit of your service to be converted into a personal budget if that's what you want. Although there's a lot of talk about personal budgets, people don't always understand how they apply for one. What you have to do is start with your social worker and ask them to do an assessment in relationship to receiving a personal budget. They will then go through a process that's called a resource allocation system, where the assessment is converted into how much the budget would be. Okay, personal budgets have been around a long time, and people are still just getting used to the idea of having personal budgets. Personal budgets are used as a way of receiving the money yourself instead of the council buying services on your behalf. If you ask the council about having a personal budget, that doesn't commit you to taking it, to managing it yourself. You can ask the question, find out how much your personal budget would be, and then make a decision from there. Okay, a lot of people worry that when they receive a personal budget that it might affect the benefits that they receive. What you have to remember about the personal budget is it's the money that's spent on organising your support services to maintain your independence. So this is the money that comes from the council, and it's not a benefit. One of the things that puts people off, or tends to put people off, asking about a personal budget is that because they think that once they have that they're responsible for managing the money themselves. There's a number of ways that you can do that once you receive a personal budget. You can ask the social worker to continue managing it for you. You can set up a small trust to help you manage it, or you can place the money with an organisation like Independent Options, and that's called having an individual service fund. Okay, one of the benefits of receiving a personal budget is that you can get involved in choosing your own staff. Sometimes people are put off about this because they think they're totally responsible for recruiting, hiring and keeping their staff. But again, there's a number of ways that you can do that. You can hire an organisation to do it on your behalf, or if you do feel confident, you can take that responsibility on yourself, but you have to understand that you are then the employer. Lots of people think that once they've received a personal budget that they're on their own and worry about will they have enough money to organise the service that they want. But what you can do is pool your personal budgets with friends in order to organise your own service. This has happened a lot through independent options where people have got together to set up their own supported living service. You could also use a personal budget to create your own day service as well. Okay, if you're going to use your personal budget in conjunction with other people, you may already have friends or people that you know that you want to share a house with or want to spend your days with. But if you don't know somebody else in that position to pool your money with, organisations like Independent Options know other people and can help match you up.